Hello everyone, today I'm making a video about if I'm making a book about what I've studied on observation drawing, if or when. It's just I'm not sure when exactly, it's more when than if. What would be the summary? So I've just took the time to write a quick summary from what I've got on top of my head right now. So let me just put this text in bold and let's dive into it. So first, I think I will have some preface with the scope and goal of this book, just so people can know what they should expect from this book, where they can, if they are complete beginner, they can use the book, and where up to which level they can expect this book to take them. Then how to read this book, because there is some part with theory and then the exercises. Maybe you can start reading the theory and in the middle try to do the first exercise and then go back to the exercise and do them in order. Anyway, I will see that in that chapter. Oops. Then the motivation, why study observational drawing. So just to get an idea of why it's useful to learn observational drawing. So first of all, it's the common skill that all artists share, no matter what kind of art you're doing, or if you're in the animation industry, every visual artist need to do that. Just observation is definitely key. Observation and a second chapter is observational drawing used in real life situations. So how do people actually use it as professional or as students? And then the benefits of mastering observation, what you can expect from this skill if you invest some amount of time into it. Then the second part is the theory. So it's a list of things. First, how to know if you are good at observation. So it's the part where I explain the error measuring and give a quick exercise so people can try to do it so they can see their error, and I show them a little graph of where they are in terms of levels. Then what is observational drawing really? So when you start out, or if you are doing an art school, teacher don't really explain well, I feel, what's observational drawing theoretically. So I'm going to do that in that chapter. Then the technique of observational drawings. So I've made a video on that, two videos on that subject. So it's just the basic idea of how you can try to do observational drawing. What's the process? For example, when you stretch out your arm with a pen and you try to measure things in front of you, that's one technique, and I will go over all of them and comment on what's useful and what you should focus on. How good are the pros? So it's a bit of a continuation of that point. So I go over what are the pros doing and what are the statistics, how precise are they, how quick are they. Then I talk about the different level of observation so people can understand better what's their level and what they should aim for. And also I talk about, if you remember the video about how bad you can draw something before the viewer sees it. So at 2%, 4%, 6% error, 8% error, which is really bad. All that stuff will be in that chapter. Something else, what will help you to get quicker and more precise. So let's start talking about the exercises and the general idea of how you can train, and it's like a muscle, because people coming into art doesn't necessarily know that. It's not talent. It's just you work out. Something else. How long will it take to get better? Yeah, so just a rough idea of how long it takes to actually progress. I'm not even sure yet myself, but I will do some studies and I will complete this chapter at some point. How to get started and continue to progress. So it's just really to help people to know that they can start really easily and how they should use these exercises, in what order, and how long should they pass on each exercises. And then a chapter about when should you stop practice. That's because there is a lot of things that go into practicing. It's not just you have to do, I don't know, 1,000 hours of this exercise or something. Sometimes it's boring, you want to do something else. Maybe it's interesting to learn perspective or colors or anatomy or other stuff in the middle, because you will still use observation, but maybe there is some key milestones that you should try to go to before you pass to something else. So maybe you need, I don't know, to be good at this level to start animation, because before that it will just be a mess. Before doing perspective, you probably need also a little bit of observation, and anatomy you will also need it, and all that stuff. Or maybe just doing plein air painting. So giving you an idea of where you should go in observation. Something else is the chapter 3 on how to improve. So first, it's the simple exercise of connect the dots to develop your motor skills. So you get two dots on a sheet of paper, and you just draw a straight line between them, or you draw curves, or you draw whatever, but just a way to get quick and precise with your motor skills. Then tracing drawing, which is interesting because you get familiar with some curves, and you still continue motor skills, so it's more of a variant of this one. And also you do a little bit of visual library, because you are looking at some actual drawings, so it's interesting to develop motor skills. I think it's a pretty good exercise. Then one of the biggest exercises that you'll do a lot is copy drawings to get quicker and more precise while developing your visual library. So a really good exercise. And I forgot something. 3.C. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. Sorry for the blank here. Yeah, so on the 3-line drawing, yeah, I don't know. I will change the name later, because the name, I don't think it's super good. 3-line drawing exercise. I think this one is also interesting to do, but I didn't think enough about this one to put it here, but I think it will be here too. Then 3.E, correct drawings, put yourself in the shoe of pro artists. So I've done only this one once, but it's interesting to see, maybe not doing it often, but sometimes you want to see, am I able to do that, and gain a little bit of confidence on, if I see something, I could probably help the people on the production, and I think it's interesting to do. And it's a good way to ease into the next one, which is draw on model, which is really hard because you have to think about the perspective, and I will tell people that they might not be able to do it just yet. They can try, but they need perspective and anatomy to do this one, so it will take time. And the last one is animate, clean, and unmodel. Now you need also to learn anatomy, but it's probably one of the last way you can improve your observation drawing. And maybe maybe something that's missing at the moment is I didn't do any environment drawings or stuff like that. So I should probably add this into the book at some point later. But it's a work in progress. At the moment, this is what I have in mind. To probably have some more subjects. Maybe I will add observation for painting, like how do you progress on recognizing colors and value, stuff like that. So we will see. But that's a first draft, and I really hope I have the time to actually make this book. All right, see you at the next video, guys. Bye.